Is the right train going to work? There it is. Alright, I've put through pause, trade tracking. No, that's center head tracking. Boop. Right. That. Right, yeah, we're going to be doing some flying. It is Friday night flight, even if we were so late. It's actually now technically into Saturday by 15 minutes. We are on Flagland Server with Bill. And we have decided to enable Fog of War in visual recon mode. So, yeah, we've got to go and mark the targets ourselves. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to see what Bill's up to. He's in, I think, the Spitfire, giving it a go. See how it works out. Where's my DCS gone? There it is. What am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay, let's get into a role that's actually near Mosdoc. We jump on the Gazelle. Scouty type aircraft. Oh Lord, that's loud. Whilst that's sorting itself out, let's up a radio. Which one is the radio? I suppose we're on power first, don't we? What is it? There we go. Nice. 124. Check. Check. And this is not on the radio because we were originally talking Discord, so I'll just do that. Flip myself back. Vox. Not Vox, I'm on Vox. Flip myself back to push to talk. Yeah. Check.
Yes, I have marked one unit. It ain't comfortable.
No, it's not. So it's not perfect. Yeah, and you might find you might even find by having a second mouse attached for the purpose of just this lets you take your hand off your throttle, for example, and just flick. I was actually toying with the idea of seeing if it was possible to put a couple of extra buttons on my joystick that aren't joystick buttons. They're actually mouse buttons, like a little buy a really cheap wireless mouse and strap that to the stick and take it apart a bit and move the buttons around, like I don't know, a £5 wireless mouse.
Yeah.
Because then you can put the buttons where you want, and they're not part of the joystick.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm doing is I'm letting go of the throttle. I'm keeping the throttle static, which for a lot of the time you can, and just using the stick to fly the aircraft, and then move my head to get the cursor over the target. And I've marked one target, one of the soft crowned units south of the airfield.
I don't think it has to be spot on. Yeah, I don't think it has to be like exactly on it. If you click near one, it will mark within a certain radius, I've noticed.
Yeah, that's what I found. But it's just that because the cursor is always in the center screen, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm moving the cursor. I'm not moving the cursor. I'm moving the screen so the cursor is in the place where I want it to be visually to left click on the target.
Yeah.
It's just it's a bit like when I was first learning to taxi in a Spitfire and you're using brake, rudder and throttle in combination. So it's that uncomfortable feeling. It's not something wrong with the system, I don't think. It's just an uncomfortable and a new thing to do. A bit like me trying to fly a helicopter, really.
Yeah, it's slightly more comfortable for me because it's similar to the K50 targeting and the Apache targeting, which is very much attached to your head. Like a,
okay.
If you think of it as something attached to your helmet, then it makes a little bit more contextual sense.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll get restarted. And I've got to remember to double click to get my yellow cursor back every time. I've just crashed because I wasn't concentrating on what I was doing. I was all over the place, but I just crashed. I've got another spit. I'm going to jump in and try again.
Okay. You are under the influence. Under the influence of what? That is the question. Or who? Who's telling you to do bad things? Good evening, Duck. How you doing? Thank you very much for joining. So you got your party pants on. This is a duck. Duck. Look. 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 That is a helicopter. Alright? Don't be chatting to me about armor helicopters. Alright? They're not helicopters, they are abomination. This is the DCS helicopter abomination, and it's still a helicopter. DCS helicopters are not they're not helicopters at all. Like riding a bike at 180 miles an hour with blades flying around your head and no wheels. Yep, you're totally right. Very dangerous, very fast bike. What have we got? We've got to turn this shit on, I'm sure. I know how this shit does. Right, we've got to put on some autopilot. We go bonk, bonk, bonk. Let's just do something up here as well. Trim, that's one. I think we do that. No, no. What's that? I can't remember what that one means. Oh dear. I hope we're not going to blow up. Real shit of a day if it blows up. Oh, I'm generator. Okay. There we go. There we go. Bill's marking targets. So what we've been talking about is fog of war. That means we can't see the units. Apart from those units. Shut up. We can't see half of the units. Bill's been marking these. He's actually gone on, flown over those and marked them.
Okay, the trucks are all marked. I didn't think I marked them all, but it obviously got them. But also the BTRs on the bridge are now also showing on the map. But I didn't think I'd got them, so maybe it's just as you said because they were in the right direction.
Yep. That's pretty much it. It's not line of sight, it's just a line. So if you click and that happens to be able to, and the game can draw a line from where you are, something on the ground in that direction, then yeah, it will mark it on the ground. So it's not perfect, but it's better.
That's probably why. That's probably why then, because I felt sure I hadn't accidentally marked the BTRs, but as I fly at them from the east, as I fly at the trucks from the east, they are on the west, so I guess that line of sight could have caught them.
Yeah, and I think one of the gas hasn't been done, unless you've already blown it up. The east end of the line of the gas trucks, there's a gap, and I think there's one in the middle, between the one on the end and the next one in. So, as I say, it's not bulletproof. Sometimes you'll mark stuff and not realise it, and other times it won't mark one that you think might have marked if it was close.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, because I can't think of the bit that you're saying, to the east of those trucks.
No, if you consider the line of trucks, the fact that it runs east to west, west to east, however you want to look at it. If you're coming at it from the east side, the last truck on the west end of the line, on the map, there is a gap between the last one and the next one in. Now I know that there's not a gap because they're evenly spaced.
Okay.
Oh, unless there is a gap, and that's why there's one to one side. Perhaps one got moved by accident. I don't know, but I thought there was all in the line.
One that's to one side is always there now. I don't know why, but it's always there. There's always one to one side, so perhaps it is the one that's missing. Yes, it must be, because you would naturally have spaced them equally.
Yeah. What I was going to do is I was going to fly over there in a helicopter and see if I can find that. See if I can see that one. And mark it.
Okay. What I might do is I know that there's those ones in the east, to the east of the airfield, which are a bit dangerous.
Right. Okay. Yeah, the BTRs.
So I'll fly towards them. Yeah. Oh, I suppose. No, another lot have accidentally been marked. There's some tanks in a field to the west of the airfield, in a line that goes north to south. There's a row of tanks, and they are marked, but once again I didn't consciously mark them, but it could be my marking of these things caught them as well.
Yeah, well the other option is that the Bradleys or the Chieftains, whatever they are, that are at the end of our runway, have a line of sight.
Oh, okay.
So the AI will mark.
Yeah. Alright, well I'm going to take off and go for those units to the east of the airfield, see what happens.
Yeah. Holy shit, Jackseed. How many times does it take you to click the right button? Oh, actually.
The awesome Jackseed just resubbed. One of a group of amazing people who consistently encourage and support the stream. So blame them.
Blame him. I mean, you can blame him for. It was not the play button. It was not the unfollow button. I don't know. I don't know why it is you like have so much difficulty finding the unfollow button. I thought it was quite obvious personally. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I do. I will call Jeff in the morning. After he's finished having his toes waxed, and I will tell him to sort his shit out. And you know, perhaps we might be able to get some movement around it.
My gear isn't coming out.
I saw that earlier on. Actually, I just thought you would you hadn't done it yet.
There might be a mapping that's been lost. I'm going to land, and although I could try. If I'm flying too fast, it probably won't let me put the gear up, so I can't just fly about any old way.
Right.
I'll see if I can.
Jackseed, thank you very much for the resub, buddy. I really do appreciate that. Far more than very generous of you, and for that amount of time as well. So thank you. Actually, it's fortuitous that you would be there. Okay, there is a gap, but that vehicle there is actually one that should be there. But I got to bed a little bit later than I'd anticipated. Because I was busy. Now, do you see anything different about your... Because I can't see my Twitch chat at the moment. I managed to cover it over because I'm an idiot. But can you see anything different with your name? Yeah, was DCS. Okay. No, I can't see anything different with Jackseed's name. Bugger. In your... perhaps... what is it? What is it where you can select the icons displayed next to your name? In theory, you should have a new one. Now, I don't know if it's one you have to choose to display, or if it's automatically displayed. I really don't know. I've never done that. I mean, you know, it's my stream, it's my channel, so you know it's not going to be fantastic. So you know, don't be running too fast, get all excited. I don't want to be a vendor of disappointment, although you know that's pretty much what I do with my streams every week anyway. But yeah, there should be one there. I did put a few new badges in last night. I'm just hoping I managed to get one that's
back
doable.
to the sign on screen of the computer, so I don't know what I hit there. It's because I'm trying to rush, get to whilst I'm flying, get to the controls. And on a Spitfire, is it gear or landing? I think it's landing gear, isn't it? It's called. What gear?
Possibly. I can't remember. I don't know why they just don't call it a single mapping name. Stupid. You have this one.
Okay, well I've just hit G and
Not
got
that
my
one.
gear up, so that's something I have to sort when I've landed.
Okay. No, it
I
should
just
be
toggled it to G
a
rather than using my proper button.
sub badge, a consecutive sub, or a number of months sub, number of years sub, that type badge. There's 50 months. What is that? What the betting that
on the east?
they don't act cumulatively. You only get one awarded at a time, and it's the one that I didn't do last night.
Something just hit me and blew me completely away.
Well, there are, depending where you
There
are.
are 109s in the area, just north of the airfield, literally.
Oh yeah, the 109s are around. Yeah. The 109s are the
I'm not. Hold on.
No, the first badge, that was actually one you had already. That was that's a founder badge. Only 10 people have that badge. So you're not alone. Don't feel so bad. AK, how you doing, buddy?
Yes, the 109s
We are
that
on
I was
the land of
passing,
lag.
They're around, but I'm not seeing others, so I don't know what just took me out.
Or maybe it was a 109 that is not passive, but is also not spotted yet.
So the bombers are being spotted, maybe, but not the 109s. In fact,
I don't know why that would be, but
okay.
that was a bit shaky. Bit shaky.
Well, I didn't see anything, so I can't.
I really enjoyed the Gazelle. Now they're
I've got
fixed
no
out.
idea, but
Then
this
they
makes
fixed
it
it.
a bit more kind of interesting, I suppose. Right, oh, respawning again.
I am going to be trying to put some work into the mission at some point. I still can't handle it. It's very flighty. It is very flighty.
Gear mapping.
But yeah, I hated it. But it was about 3 months ago. It is a night and day difference. It's almost pleasant. Flying out, almost pleasant. I'm not going to go the whole hog and say it's nice. But yeah, it's almost pleasant. It's French. It's almost pleasant. That doesn't feel safe. No one does. I feel a lot safer doing this in DCS. Oh, what have I just done? Pause the head train. I feel a lot safer doing this in DCS than I would do in Armour. Jeez.
Well, of course, it's
Armour helicopters are fucking evil.
U/C on a Spitfire.
Now, landing, still not perfect, but you know.
And it is mapped, so I don't know why it wasn't coming up.
So,
Our usual map.
what we've been talking
I'll take
about.
off again, see what happens.
What we've been talking about is, the fuck is that? What's that doing there?
I'm getting some jittering.
Oh, what the hell is that? Oh, yeah, they've just engaged the convoy, I think. Oh yeah, convoy is well engaged. So what we were looking at the beginning of the stream that I wasn't streaming for, but Bill was, is we've enabled fog of war, which means for the most part all of the ground units are not visible. We have to visually find them, or if we want to be cheaty shitty bastard, which we're not because we're nice on this server, we can just do it fucking about. So what it is normally in DCS you have your little red yellow crosshair that goes green when you want to click something. But if you turn that off and go into visual recon mode, you get a red crosshair. And if you think in the context of something like the Apache or anything like that, oh fuck. Now I can now mark those targets. But I get shot down first, it's not easy. There we go. So I've now marked those targets. And those targets are not those ones. Those targets are now on the map. They weren't before. I should have zoomed out and showed you. So we have to do a little bit of recon in order to find our targets. The AI, once they get into visual, they will, I think they auto mark. The recon is a real thing. It is a real thing. It's almost like that's how it actually works. You could say this is like a sim. It's simulated. It's not perfect. The way that the system works is that if you click somewhere, that's the MI8s. MI24s, sorry. If you click somewhere, that's what everyone shit on DCS every chance. what it does is it just draws a line. It doesn't take into account foliage or terrain. So I could be behind a mountain. If I'm looking in the right direction of a unit, it will unmark it. So it's not perfect. It's not perfect, but for the purposes of a casual server with people that we can trust to play the game properly and play fair, that does exactly what we want. We can mark targets. What's this? People could make it more real, but the mission makers don't have the time. Yeah, I know. That's why this mission is very slow progress, because I don't have it, and I do know what I want to do with it. I am going to be looking at introducing what's it? No, not the crisps. That goes for all mission people turn out. Yeah, pretty much. CSAR. I'm going to be introducing some CSAR as soon as I can work out how to implement it. Because what I would like to be able to do is when we get shot down and stuff, all these, RAF pilot whatevers, I want people to be able to do stuff. We log in and we fly, that's great, and we have fun, and that's great. But if there's nothing to do, then people don't stay. And while there isn't really a fully fledged goal of the mission, I would like to be able to give people more choice and more variation of what we do once we're in it. Once we've got all those little components working the way that I want, then we can start linking them together with some form of sort of progressive set of event. How you doing, AK, by the way? Hope things are going well for you.
Okay, I've marked one of those units to the east of the airfield, or at least one, maybe more.
Yep. I didn't get a radio call.
Oh right, I did.
Interesting.
Oh, hang on, I haven't got my radio on. We're still talking on Discord, aren't we?
Yeah, perhaps only the marking person gets the radio call, but obviously everyone sees what's on the map.
Hang on, are we going to use aircraft radio now?
Yep, sure. One, two, four, check. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Has he been?
Oh, hang on.
Check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2.
Copy.
Is that a yes or a no?
Yeah, I wasn't on the DCS screen.
Right, okay. Hey Sheep, how you doing, buddy? Falling in and out of sleep. Oh shit, I'm falling in and out of the ground at this rate. Roger that. You look after yourself, man.
mate?
Check.
Right. Because I was on the other screen.
Get your comfy key.
I couldn't get back to the DCS screen in time to prevent the crash.
Right.
So, yet another aircraft, but here we go. I'll go again and make my way over to the east. It did mark more than one. I don't know how many. Good time to take a look, I guess. It's marked 6 of the 7. My one click was marked 6 of the 7 BTRs in that area, aren't there?
Yeah, that's right. So you don't need to be pinpoint accurate with your clicks, and it will pick up everything on that line. I'm not sure if it's like if the line goes all the way through and carries on the other side. So it's not like the line stops at the first unit it hits. So the line goes on forever. So if you've got lots of stuff in basically the same direction and you click in that right direction, you're probably gonna mark all of them in one click, or a vast majority.
Well, I only selected one.
Yeah, but it's to a certain degree it's area, so it doesn't have to be pinpoint accurate. So if anything is within that area, it's going to get tagged. What I don't know is what the radius of that area is. Obviously, it's if it tagged all 3 of those, or 6 of those, whatever it was. That's either going to be a fairly big radius, or you approached at a sufficient angle to have lots of them inside the small radius because of the angle.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I could never have done this Jackseed. No, I could never have done this before Jackseed in this. It's actually pleasant to fly now. Flighty on takeoff, and a little bit jumpy on the landing. You thought I was going to do a skid landing then, didn't you? A little bit jumpy on the landing, but it's all right. I can almost hover it. I remember when I first started flying the Gazelle, it would the tail would constantly override the trim. You couldn't keep the thing straight. Or you would straighten it, and then over time you would start to yaw and you would compensate a bit more, and then over time it would compensate more, and it got to the point where you had full deflection on the rudder and you were still getting drift on the yaw, and you just couldn't do anything about it. That appears to have been fixed. It's awesome. Oh shit. We get hit by that, we are fucked. I think that was the oh, what was that? No idea what that was. Oh fuck. And why did we do this, Jackseed? Well, the reason why we implemented the Fog of War is because not everyone wants to spend a load on a module. Some people are quite happy to fly the TF-51 because they like their warbirds. Well, now the TF-51 is a viable scout aircraft because you don't need a fully fledged module to use the visual recon. So someone brand new to DCS might have a little bit of flying under the belt, but they haven't got anything from a DCS perspective. They can jump into a TF-51, scout and spot a load of targets, and everyone else is happy because we know where the baddies are. Yeah, man. Well, not even noobs. I mean, you know, okay, to a certain degree, most of the time, someone that is new to DCS is also going to have. Oh, didn't I do that? Is also going to have no modules, but some longer serving, shall we say, players just might not have the financials to be able to throw money at it. So they stick with the free ones. I know Scopson's quite enjoyed his... what the fuck are they? The spotlight units. What the fuck? Oh, no. Oh, overegged it. Oh crap, that was close. Saved it. Saved it. The fuck did those spotlight? These used to be Sam's. Interestingly though, I think they're pointing the light in the direction of the 190s. Christian Eagle will be a good recon for so yeah, exactly. Any of the civilian aircraft as well. I mean, the Christian Eagle's quite slow, so it has the potential to be picked off more easily. What's the Yak training aircraft? Yak 52, was it? Why have we got? Okay, so in this version of DCS, it has broken something on them. It has changed the SAMs that were defending our airfield from air attack to World War II searchlight unit. So we can blind them, we just can't shoot them down. I think Bill's forgot to turn on his radio. Or he's crashed. Oh, that looks like Bill over there. I think a lot of units have been changed. Oh, look at that. My hands aren't on the stick. My hands aren't on the stick. I could never have done that. Oh. Are we safe now? No. Probably not. Look, see, I can't do this in armor. If I do this in armor, we're fucking dead. I do it in here, I'm probably not going to die. What the hell is going on with the textures? DCS. Everything is... All the grass has got like a 5 meter draw distance. Actually, the fucking things kill you in armor. I don't think I've ever had a successful flight flying a helicopter in armor. Oh shit. Yawning. What have we got up this end? Because I thought we had Sam's up this end as well. No, these are search units. Find it. Wow, can't get my orientation straight here. They have not fixed the skids. We still have wheels.
RTB.
Roger that. There's so much bounce in these things. It's like landing on springs. Yeah, another successful skid landing in the Exceed. Look at that. You can't do that in armour, duck. You can't do that in armour. To see if I can remember how to use one of their weapons. It's a bit of a bugger that you have to go full loadout. You can't put a gun. Can't put a gun on there. You got to have like balls to the walls, missiles, and nothing else. Put that on the front, just why not? Suppose we need to get this done quick because we've got Bill coming in and I'm sitting on the fucking runway. That's Bill. Oh shit, there he is. Right, okay. Right, that one. Come on. Come on. We gotta get up and away. That one. We got our aerials in the front that do absolutely nothing. We got our IR filter on. I think run complete. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry if I'm slightly overweight. Radio check. Am I not transmitting? No, I'm not. I am. Radio is on. Why am I not transmitting? Double check it's not doing anything silly. Just controls. Yeah. Why is it go? Oh, I say okay, because it's over there. Okay, we do that. Okay, there we go. Fine. Fine. 1, 2, 4, check. Oh, what's going on there? Intercom. Oh, I'm on the intercom. Yeah. Where is the intercom bar? Alright, I've got to land. Damn it. I can hear, but I can't talk. One, two, four, check. Right. Oh, shit. Fuck. Did my boat survive? I don't think they did they? No. Well, fuck. Actually, I wonder if it all is. Oh, the engine. Oh, no, it's coming back up. It's going back up. Hey. Unmovable. Hey. It's only because his radio is fucking me up, and the fact that all of a sudden I came up here so completely tired that I actually couldn't see properly from him there. My eyes were glazing over and I had no control over them. Can I get back into the air? That'd be a no. Just controls. No, I don't want to just controls, you fucking idiot. Right, we do that. I don't know what is. Oh, Gazem is on with the minigun. Okay, we don't want that. We don't want that one. Who was that was in? No, Warhawk. Right, so why are we not getting radio? Right, radio's on. 124. Check. Unless he's AFK, is he in the end? He is not. That might mean he comes on Discord in a moment. Or he's AFK. So we've got the... Yeah, actually, we haven't had the people found there. We'll try and find them. Got another line of Kazams there with some people. One's been hitting the BTRs. From a mission design perspective as well, I want to work in, as I always have done, I want to work in combined arms as well. So, moving vehicles around. Perhaps vehicles will be a base requirement to do something from a FARP perspective. Oh, God. Right, it's 10 past 1. 10 past 2. We got just shy of 2 hours. Now, what I would like to know is why Mr. Jackson cannot see. How many years is 50 months? God damn it, no hiccups. Did I seriously do all of them apart from the one that I needed? Let me rewards, no monetization, subscriptions. There we go. Right. So 50 months, 48 is 4 years. Well, it's more than 4 years. More than 4.5 years. You should have the 4-year subscriber badge. I don't understand why that's not visible. Do not understand. I think it's yeah. Is it something you have to elect the show? Yeah, check.
Okay, I have
okay.
Tasha on my stream.
All right.
She's asking how long ago did we start flying, and I always have trouble with this question. War Thunder and DCS. How long do you reckon we've been doing War Thunder and DCS?
I've been streaming it. I've been doing it for 5 years. You've been doing it probably 6. I think you were streaming before me. I think we started playing around the same time. Was the Spitfire was the intro, really, wasn't it? The first module.
I think Tasha's asking how long have we been flying? When did we start flight simming?
Flight simming in general, yeah, probably a little bit before we started streaming, probably. Maybe a year before, 6 months before, I don't know.
I'm thinking it must be 10 years. I seem to remember 2014. I might be wrong.
2012 was when I first saw War Thunder.
14 years, I guess. Right, so I'll carry on. I'll carry on getting started and run. I'm in the A10 at the moment.
Yeah, I was thinking. It depends if you want to. War Thunder, as we started it, wasn't really sim, was it? I mean, you went to sim before I did, so you've been doing the sim a little bit longer than me. But I didn't realise it was that long.
Well, I think Tash is just talking flying generally, not just sim. So.
Right.
War Thunder. I think it goes back to about 2014. Natasha asks, how did you learn? Okay, I'll drop off aircraft radio. I'll just talk on stream for a bit then.
What was I doing? Getting confused. That's what I was doing. How do you... There we go. Chat identity. There we go. Use custom badge for this channel. Different from your default global badge. Those are the ones. Can we turn those off? Are they individual select? No, they're individual select. So I have a global badge. I have a channel badge. These badges appear on the channel. Your role badge will always be shown. What happens if I do... Okay. If I click on Jack Sitting Duck, I see all those. What happens if I click on Jack Seed's name? I see... That's the code. Well, that's bizarre. Why is Jack Seed not getting Tier 1 subscriber badge for 50 months, which is just over 4 years? And there is a 4-year badge. So I wonder why that is. Why is there an invite name next to your... No. There's not an invite name. Why is there an invite button next to your name, Jack Seed? What happens if I click it? I'm going to click it. Things might happen, stream. Yeah, even. Things might happen. I'm going to click invite next to Jack Seed's button. Name. Clicked. What have I done? Backstage activity. Right, it's stream together. Okay, guest star. That's how I get you on the stream if I want you. I click invite and I can invite you as a guest onto my stream. Well, there you go. But I'm still confounded as to why you don't have a badge. I haven't used the guest star thing yet, but it looks fun. Yeah, no, neither have I. Hence not knowing what the bloody hell it did. I don't quite know when that would... It looks like something you need to test in advance, but you can't test it in advance when you're not live, so you have to test it when you're live. I don't like the idea of... I like to be able to test stuff offline. You've just subbed. You just subbed at 50. I don't understand why you're not getting the badge, Jack Seed. I do not understand. I'm even willing to share this with the stream. That this is what you should be seeing. Oh, there. So unless I have to fill in all the other ones as well, it just doesn't work. But you should be getting at least that one. Not the 4.5. Because you haven't done 4.5, but you've done 4. And there's nothing on here to say they're not done. they're being reviewed because that's I'm in good standing. So they get validated. They get allowed.
Lexar copy. I've forgotten. What's GCAS, GCAD, and the A10? Still got my
Clearly,
logic
I'm getting into the. Clearly, I'm getting into the A10. Right. Wait one.
So it looks like GCAS. Hang on, let's zoom in. Yeah, GCAS and GCAD.
Alright, hang on a second. Must be due to the first replacing any customs. No, I think I've seen multiples on, let's like Candy Rocks, for example. She has loads of people. And they have like multiple layers. So like you got your cheering and unless that is the sub badge. Can you when you son of bitch. Check. DCS just crashed. Right, we've had an exception. I'm not leaving it running. Close it down. Start it up again.
Yeah, copy.
What happens, Jack Seed, if you
Copy that. You've got a DCS crash. Okay.
then crash? What happens if you turn off the first? Does it then make another one selectable or visible? See, even when I don't crash in a Gazelle, the game crashes for me. Can't win. Cannot win. Right. Right, cup slope. Right, let's try this again. Doesn't look like you can turn it off. Okay, I thought you could. This one. Right, let's try again. I think I wanted that one, actually. Why can't I look down? GCAS. Is that one of the ones over here? That you had. GCAS. And I can't actually see the other one that you said he had. He had C. Was that it? I can't remember now. It was in the air, so I don't know if he cleared it or what. Let's turn my radio on. This one. Oh, and the view. One, two, four, check. Wrong. Zip mode. Just 1, 2, 4, check. Thought that was on. Have I lost some fucking mappings again? 1, 2, 4, check. God damn it. So I've lost my fucking radio 2. Radio 2. Wait, I've lost them all. Bastards. Shit, what was that one? B. That was both. That must have been S. Apparently not. Left control and then Alt as well. I'm pretty sure it's S. Or would it be both? Or it could have been D for Discord. Let's roll with S and see what happens. Okay. Squad check. 1, 2, 4, check. Why is it not? In fact, isn't that the radio button? Pretty sure that's the radio button because it used to move. I don't do shit. Wow. Hang on, do we have to have an engine started? I don't know. Actually, what I need to do is make one of my load layouts for the A10. Very red plane. Press some bombs. Since we're in the A10 anyway. Boom. Can't remember enough about the I can't remember enough about the
Copy.
Mavericks to do those tonight. I'm far too tired for that. I am very curious as to why we can't see your stream. Subscriber. I mean, you know, admittedly, it's not necessarily something you want to own up to. That's a fair shout. It is a fair shout. But if I put a bonk in EM's chat, for example.
Rearming complete.
Yeah, it's got a badge. I'm not a first. That's fair. But what does it say? Oh shit. Find it now. Where the hell do I exit mod view? God damn it. There we go. That's what I want to see. Why do I keep losing what I'm looking at? I get really annoyed. I was just looking at what I wanted to look at, and then I clicked, and now it's gone. I don't know where it was now. Chat settings, here we go. I didn't see, there we go. So what has it got on here? Right, yeah, okay, so there's 4, yeah, okay, so you got a first. So it probably does override the subscriber badge. Fair enough. If that's how it works, if that's how it's going to be. Sorry, taking far too long. Did I just change the bill? I can't remember what I've done now. 1, 2, 4, check, check. 1, 2, 4, check, check. Getting confused. Getting very confused. I'm also getting really tired. Right, so clearly when Bill was doing his startup, he must have missed something. Discord chat check.
Oh, Poppy, you still got a problem on DCS?
But only in as much as I can't get the in-game radio to work for some reason, don't know why. And yeah, I can't remember what I was going to. Oh yeah, did you manage to get your warning lights to go out?
No, warning lights. No, the CDU not ready. The CDU display is off, although the switches are forward. So I don't know. I don't know when or how that happened. So I had no rockets. I got no weapons. I've landed.
Okay, so you turned on. Is your inverter on?
Yeah.
They're fully forward.
Yeah, inverter standby is fully forward.
Yeah. So battery's obviously on. Yeah. What would have been next? It would have been APU.
Well, the thing is, it was on. That screen was on. The little green screen to the right of the right knee.
Right. Have you taken hits since then?
Well, I didn't think I had. Let's just check. Nothing visible. I'm just trying to think where I went. I took off from. I was going to go for the bridge, but they didn't even get a chance to fire at me. I'm sure. Oh, maybe I didn't get the chance to fire at them. Maybe I did go over. I'm just trying to think the sequence of events. Hold on. I overflew them, but my rockets didn't fire. I'd be surprised if I didn't take some hits, but I can't see any. There's no visible hits on the aircraft.
I've just skimmed through my startup and I don't have any lights. Not illuminated.
What? You don't have? Say again.
All lights are off on the warning kneeboard panel.
Oh, your checklist.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there was two there. The GCAS and GADC.
Yeah.
Those I couldn't get to go out. I can't remember what they are.
One, and none of mine are illuminated, so following the startup procedure that I use, they went out. Whether or not your spawn is a little bit bugged and you need to respawn, I don't know.
I am wondering that simply because of that CDU, but I might have been hit because the rockets didn't fire. The rockets didn't fire because I don't know.
Well, it didn't.
Oh, because CDU not ready.
Yeah, yeah.
The CDU not ready occurred before I tried to use rockets, and I don't feel as though I was shot at before I tried to use the rockets at the units on the bridge.
You did do a load all, didn't you?
What?
Load all
Oh yeah.
on your...
Yeah. Oh yeah, actually I did that. What I didn't do, because I was talking on my stream, what I didn't do was hit the buttons to select the rockets. That's what
Right, turn them on.
fire.
Yeah.
I didn't turn the rockets on. I had them ready because I was talking about what they do, like ground or air, and in talking about it, I didn't actually turn them on. That's why I didn't fire. But that doesn't explain to me why. I suppose, yeah, if the rockets didn't fire because I hadn't set them, and on my overpass I probably took hits which then took out the CDU. Okay, yeah, that probably explains it all.
But you did have the lights on the kneeboard illuminated before you took the hits. So there was something not right with the startup in the first place.
No, the lights were okay. I had the little green, the CDU, that was on, and I was able to like hit my nav button so that I could hit EGI. So that was all working. I think it was hit when I overflew the bridge and couldn't fire my rockets because I hadn't enabled them. So I think I must have been hit by fire at that point. It's unusual to fly over the bridge and not take some kind of hit, isn't it?
Rooftocks are now removed.
So ultimately I would need to get repaired, I think.
Or a respawn if you don't trust the repair.
Yeah, I think I might do that actually. Oh, I did try to say on the aircraft radio, but Natasha was on my stream, as you'll be aware, and she said we're going to go and do an air show.
Sorry?
Natasha was on my stream earlier on. She's finally succumbed to the ASMR of my boring voice, I think, and got sleepy. So she's gone now, but she was saying that we need to go to an air show.
Ah, gotcha.
So that might be nice. She said she's going to turn in because she's fallen asleep. Was it? I'm falling asleep now, so I will go, but I will look for an air show. Well, that'll make a change.
Don't talk about air shows with Warhawk around. He'll be trying to sell you tickets to Oshkosh.
Well, if he can click his fingers and have me there and pay for my tickets, I could probably accept that. But I really couldn't.
Oh, it's a sheep is back. Just stay away from the Boeing air show.
Unless I'm the pod.
What was that one? Is there an accident at the
I
Boeing
think I'll
one?
have to respawn.
Or is it to do with the recent spate of missing nuts from Boeing aircraft? Second most will I found dead. Oh shit. Interesting. There he goes, pulling his cobras. You can always tell which one is Warhawk. And I wish I could find my center point. Oh my god, that was close. Flip it. Flip it, flip it, flip it. Put a marker in. Do it later. Oh, unless you want to clip it, save me some trouble. The other one's showing himself. They have special rigs for that.
Pull up.
You pull up, shut up.
Altitude. Pull up.
Oh shit. That could be a bit low.
That was very nice. Lovely low, nice. Needed to be clipped really, but I'm not that speedy at that kind of thing. I just looked up and suddenly saw you, and you were like 20 feet away up and over the top of me. Very good. We'll watch it on my stream.
Well, I've clicked the button, I don't know if it'll get it though.
Okay. No, it's good. That'd be from your point of view, won't it?
No, I'm looking at your stream.
Oh, okay. Oh, in that case, hopefully it would get it, yeah. Yeah, so you'll see Thatcher's messages there. That's quite nice. That's quite a nice surprise to have her there, to be honest. It was really quite nice.
Pull up.
Well, I'm assuming you see that. Do you see the little inset of messages that I see? I'm not sure if you do on the stream.
Well, hang on.
So how are you watching it? Oh, you're watching it from Twitch, are you?
Yeah.
Right, okay. No, Natasha was on YouTube.
Ah, okay. Why do I not have... Oh, there it is. Starting to think of me buying Airbus from now on if I owned a company. If you owned a company, oh my god. Like, oh hello, there it was. Right, I found a clip, found a clip. Pull that in, come back to DCS before I crash. Where the fuck am I can't remember what buttons I answer it. I want to do press and hold on stat. Who cares about that? You want TAD. There we go. Yes, it does seem like I'm flying. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, post that in a minute. Where am I? Where's the airfield? Where is the airfield? Airfield. Oh shit. Right, so as soon as we have it. Oh, that's interesting. It's per aircraft, isn't it? Per bloody aircraft. Right, adjust controls. A10. 3. What is it? Enable. Visual recon mode. I'll come over here, and it's mouse. Oh, son of a bitch. Interesting. Right, interesting little thing. A10 D2. You can bind in visual recon mode to a joystick button.
I'll say that again. I'm not sure if I understood that.
You know, I was saying earlier on that you can only bind the visual recon mode to a mouse thing, mouse click. It turns out in the A10, you can bind it to a joystick button. So if you're hitting your push stop.
Now I'm talking on the stream instead of on Discord. Yeah, the trouble with that is that I then need to remember for different aircraft whether to use the mouse or something else. So it's probably safer for me to stick with just the mouse.
Pull up, pull up.
Now, did that take them off? That's good. We got 2 gears. That's me. Why? Oh, okay, I didn't get as far as doing it, did I? Right, options, just controls. Mouse. Mountain 3, okay, and we go bonk. Bonk. There we go. Right, got my mouse. Oh, it's got a bit of lag. In the A10, it seems that there is a little bit of ghosting on that red cursor. So you probably wouldn't want to leave it on all the time. It's workable.
I haven't.
Not sure if you come off your key.
I haven't set it for the A10. I'm double clicking my mouse button 3, and it's taken away the yellow cursor, but it's not bringing on the red one.
You should need to right click, I think. So the double click takes away the yellow.
Yeah, got it. Okay, so it would work.
Although,
Which is awkward because I have to move my head to get the cursor where I want it. Go on, although.
I'm noticing that I've got the red cursor visible, but my white Windows cursor is also visible. And in that situation, the right click to mark is non-functional. In fact, it's stuck on. It's bugged. Oh, unless it's stuck on because I was talking when I did it.
Yeah, it could be because I just tried it. I had the red cursor and the mouse arrow, and I double clicked and it got rid of the mouse, brought back the yellow. It must be cycling through. Hold on. Double click and the yellow cross goes. Double click, yellow cross comes back.
Yeah, my red one is stuck on.
Yeah, I think.
What's this?
I think
A banana split. What's this?
Before, maybe.
Not mysterious, just brief. He had a stroke and deteriorated from the pneumonia.
Yeah, the double click is only
Second brother, so it's good health, so he gets
or
pneumonia.
hiding the yellow cross.
The what, sorry?
A double click on the mouse button 3 is only either it toggles between showing and hiding the yellow cross, but the red cursor doesn't go away.
That's right, yeah. The only way you can get the red cursor to go away is
Pull up.
is by clicking to try to select a unit, but when the white Windows cursor is also visible, which it shouldn't be in game,
Altitude.
then the clicking to clear to mark a unit doesn't work.
Okay, well the thing is, I always have my white mouse arrow showing in game.
Yeah,
But that must
Mine
be
doesn't.
an
not
option.
normal.
It must be an option.
Oh, we just landed energetically.
Not me. So if you normal click, it gets rid of, like left click, it gets rid of the red cursor.
When there is a target there, yes. If you click and there's
when there
nothing
isn't.
there, it doesn't do it.
It doesn't, it went, well, I've just double clicked. Hold on. I've got my yellow cursor.
Pull up.
Double click, yellow cursor goes away. I've got my mouse arrow. I'll double click again.
Pull up.
It's now not bringing up the red cursor.
Yeah, you have to
Pull up,
right
pull
click
up.
to bring up the red cursor.
Oh, I forgot the right. Okay, hold on.
Pull up.
No, I'm still not getting that.
Pull up.
No, it's like the red cursor has stopped turning up altogether now.
Altitude, altitude.
Yeah, the red cursor has gone away forever, it seems now.
Got to remove. Ah, unless it's the radio. There's a radio doing it. Alright, I just realised, I just found out what it was that was keeping the white mouse cursor up, which you know, which you possibly don't have. Yeah. Whilst there are radio menus visible, you have the Windows mouse cursor visible. Whilst those radio menus are visible, target marking doesn't work.
I have a radio. What do you mean?
The
Yeah,
white
you
radio
like-
menu, top right.
Not the menu that where you get rearmed and stuff.
Yeah.
I've not got that showing, and I can't get the red cursor to come up again.
Single. The double yellow, so double click the switch between yellow cursor and no cursor.
Yeah.
Single mouse 3 to get the red cursor on. At least in the A10.
No, not doing it for me.
So hang on. Right, I'm seeing you zoomed into
No, the
one of
red
the
cursor is
controls.
not coming back at all. As far as I can tell, whatever I do, the red cursor is not coming back. It was there, and the only thing
off your key.
click at some stage.
You aim off your key at some point.
Right, so I'm not getting the red cursor back now at any time. It was there, and the only thing I've done that might be different was at some point I hit a normal left click on the mouse. I think
Normal-
since then that took it away, and it's not coming back whatever I do.
Normal left click will attempt to identify any targets. So the red cursor stays there until you attempt to identify. If once you've clicked it, it takes it away whether or not there was anything there or not. Then you have to bring it back up again. But so yours. So as soon as you hit tab to hide your left-hand messages.
It right, I'll
Tab.
hit the messages.
All right, I'm just waiting
Okay.
for I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up. Right. Right, okay, so that's hidden. So now show your yellow cursor. Then, right.
But I'm just waiting for the stream to catch up, and I can do what you want me to do very slowly, one bit at a time, so you can see what happens. So it's been zooming me in as I double click, but not bringing up those cursors.
Is that because you've rolled the mouse wheel as you've double clicked? That's the only downside with the mouse wheel is the option for that if you
Yeah.
scroll it at the same time.
Oh, possibly. I'll try that. I don't think it was that, but I'll try it. Okay, you're probably right. Took care not to roll the mouse wheel, so okay.
Yeah.
So that solved that, but I can't get that red cursor back now, whatever I do.
That's fun. Okay, so you're in the A10 thing, so okay, check your binding just to make sure.
Check which binding.
Enable visual recon.
Well, it was working. Earlier on, I had it. I had
In the A10.
in the A10, yeah. I had it in the A10, and at some point I left clicked, and that got rid of it, because obviously it's trying to identify a target, and since then I haven't been able to get it back.
So perhaps it will fix when you respawn, I don't know.
It probably will, yeah. It's a bit like when you fluff a star.
Marco 1-1. Hog 1-2. Request
Oh,
rejoin.
oh god, that's not what I wanted.
Okay, I'll respawn.
Oh, I wanted
I'll
it all.
respawn in the Spitfire, because this is the quicker startup.
I want to put a little bit more on so we got more to play with, really. I'll go with 3 and even it. Oh, the bombs. Okay, 2, because they're the most fun.
Okay, I've got the red cursor in the Spitfire by double clicking and then single clicking, right clicking.
Right, now what is the mapping set to? Because I can't remember for the Spitfire. Is that mouse 3?
Yeah.
And what was it in the general? Is that also mouse,
Mouse
3?
3.
Or was that mouse?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was mouse 3, yeah.
Oh, don't want that one. Admittedly, I'm not sure AI can take off. Can I put a little bit more fuel in? Okay, loads.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Thank you very much for sticking around, by the way. Really do appreciate it. I hope everyone's all okay. We're trying to get used to at the moment, or learn a little bit more about visual recon mode. See how reliable it is, and see if it's more fun to use, or if it adds anything to use it. I think it probably will do for those that have civilian or the free modules. See you there. We've got about 20 minutes left.
Rearming complete.
As, I'm struggling to keep my eyes pointed in the same direction at the moment. Can I load? Oh, it's load screen. Load. Right. So we'll go up and we'll do some stuff. Got a message. Okay. Finish. Have indeed finished. Right, so they're all active. Is that Warhawk?
Swap to aircraft radio.
If you want to, I can listen on aircraft. I'll just speak on here. Because I can't.
Okay, is that you can't get it? No, okay, we'll just leave it as it is then. That's all right. That's that particular aircraft, right?
Yeah, hang on a second. No, except I can't mute. I can't deafen my ears, but still speak. I don't like the way those two are linked. I suppose I could just turn. You don't have a Discord mute button mapped, do you, for your keyboard?
Fell off your key.
You don't have a Discord mute button mapped for Discord, do you?
The mute button? No.
Okay.
Is that just like a what's it? Standard hotkey.
No, you can choose whichever one you want.
Well, then it'd be different for you than what it would be for me, possibly.
No, I mean, I was just trying to think of ways so that we didn't have doubles of voices. So it's sort of-
Right.
Okay, let's see what happens if I do. So let's look at a quick look at the map. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 S25s, whatever it is. If we do that, no. No. Oh, shit.
Hog 1, tally
There you go.
artillery at
Now we've got more maps.
160.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, I've got no gun. What's going on there?
Altitude, altitude.
I didn't arm the weapon.
Hog 1, tally armor at full.
2, 3, 4. Ah, one might have been a shadow. Why am I not going back into my...
Pull up, pull up.
Exceed. I've missed Mark 20s. They're fun. Mark 20s? Why am I saying Mark 20s? Mark 82s. What we need in the A10 is the ability to just bonk. What about, is that, I wonder if that's I don't think that's balanced or anything. Let's see if I can quickly change it. Adjust controls. We want green stick. Green stick. Oh, you center, that's fine. Yeah, I still need to...
Hog 1, tally armor at bullseye 0454160.
It's, the trick is being able to do the marking with a non-mouse button. I need to add some mappings for that. Oh, fuck. Where did that come from? How many have we got left? 6. Attack. Where's I've lost them. Is that them?
Pull up,
I think it is
pull
them.
up.
shit. Oh, that's all kinds of shit, that was. One.
Pull up, pull up.
Oh, shit.
Altitude, altitude.
Yeah, you let me worry about the altitude. What I'm doing. Where did they go though? Is it them? Interesting, we're down to like 80 mile an hour, 80 knots. And we weren't getting a stall warning. Now we're getting a stall warning. Encoding overload. Oh, son of a bitch. What's oh, it's because I got Bill's stream running. Fuck. Oh, that's a bit of a bugger. I can't. I have to pause Bill's stream because it's killing mine. How many have I got left? 2.
Okay, I'm RTB, I'm out of ammo.
Where's that?
Pull up, pull up.
You. Oh shit.
Pull up,
Oh,
pull up.
oh. They took me out. Yeah. Good that you can actually move your head around when you're in this view. Yeah, I did get the second one. Hey. I'll have to call it there because it's 20 past and I'm falling asleep as it is.
Yep, copy that. I might go on for a little bit longer.
Yeah, all good.
Catch you tomorrow night.
Oh, definitely, yeah. So what did you think for the most part of the recon?
I think it's a
Hey
great
Wing, how you
idea.
doing,
I
buddy?
mean, I'm going to find it really uncomfortable getting used to using it, but
Yeah.
let's say I found it uncomfortable to taxi the spit at first. So yeah, it's just something you get used to using, isn't it? But yeah, great idea.
Yeah. Alright. Let's what should we do? Let's move it off of that. Oh, hang on, I've got to click back on a game. Why haven't I? Oh, I pressed the wrong button, that's why. There we go. So we'll leave it on. We'll leave it looking at Bill for a moment. Pause my head tracking, otherwise that'll fuck it up every time we move. Do that. Now we can tab away. Now it's safe. I'm gonna do things. Off server for the evening, Warhawk. Thank you for the flights. Thank you for joining us, Warhawk. Appreciate it. We got to do that though, because it's too late. And I'm for whoops. Yes, I'm sitting in the dark. What about it? There we go. So that's what we got to do for tonight. That was a reasonable run. We did according to this, a 2-hour stream. I thought I was going for more than that. Duck, jeez, man, you still there? Still in the land of the not inebriated? Appreciate you sticking around, dude, especially this time. It's like 3:30 in the morning for sitting duck. Someone tuck him into bed and give him a glass of milk and a cookie. Maybe more. How's it going, Wing? Yeah, it's not going too bad. We just did some experimenting with visual recon mode switched on in the mission, seeing how that feels to use. We're going to incorporate that. I'm going to incorporate that a little bit more in trying to move the mission forward a little bit with what little time I've got. Yeah, it's coming up to 2:30 in the morning. I'm falling asleep, or at least my eyes are sort of doing. Whoops. Instead of doing that, and when I look around, sort of doing that, my eyes are doing. So yeah. Hour ahead here. Yeah, you're in. You got 3:30 as well. You're doing better than me, man. I had about 4 hours sleep last night. So we are going to have to leave it there. Yeah, thank you to player chats and lurkers as I dropped in, dropped off and dropped out throughout the course of stream. I really do appreciate it. Special thanks to Bill for running the mission on the new Legoland server, or the current Legoland server. It seems to move around a little bit at the moment. Yes, thank you to him. Thank you for Bill for joining in game and in voice. Thank you for Warhawk for joining us. I'm not sure if anyone else was flying around. I only saw Warhawk's name in game. Half 4, 3:24. What? No, it's 2:25. It's 2:24 here. Yeah. Are you 2 hours ahead? I thought it was only 1. So it was Warhawk. Thank you to those that have chatted in no particular reverse order. Wing 081 there, making sure he was cementing his place in first shout. What I haven't done, Exceed, hey buddy. If you weren't so fast on the button, you would have your 4-year subscriber badge, working towards your 4.5. I need to sort out the other ones. They're not here. What? I'm getting confused. I'm getting confused with relative positions. There versus here, but from what starting? Sitting Duck is currently 1 hour ahead of the UK. The UK is 0226. In the winter, just to confuse things, Duck is 2 hours ahead. Because they just like to be ahead of us. Like to be ahead. Consolidating their lead 1 year at a time. Those that have chatted, so Wing 081, Jack Seed, Sitting Duck, Warhawk, Iron Sheep. Not sure if we've had anyone else in tonight. It's been quite quiet. AK was AK-47 Night was in earlier. Sorry, AK, if you're still there. Did we have anyone else other than that? We did not. It has been fairly quiet. I do appreciate you coming in the first instance and sticking around in the second instance. Pick Neil shouts Jack Seed. I presume that's a streamer. What we haven't done, and I apologise, Jack Seed, Used and sidetracked. We haven't done that this evening. We need to. You're not aware of Jack Seed, you need to go and check him out. Variety streamer on Twitch and DJ on Twitch and Mixcloud. Go check them out. Go check out the latest upload on Mixcloud. Absolutely corking set. Make sure you have a listen, throw a like, push, massage those algorithms. Come on, hit your thumbs. Thank you to those that have lurked. I don't check my lurkers list. If you're there, I haven't got a clue. Especially over on YouTube, where they like to be super secretive. But if you are over here on Twitch and you happen to be looking in the background, I do appreciate it. If you haven't done so already and you liked any of what you saw, please do consider hitting like, shares, and follows here on my other social media platforms. You can find underneath the video down there and on the social command over there, because they tend to not move around. If you are over on YouTube, do please consider dropping a like on the VOD. That helped me out a lot, more so than Twitch, to be perfectly honest. I get a lot better. You followed. What? Followed. What? Did I miss something? Backseat, guide the raid, roger that. I don't know what Wing 081. Clearly, I am losing the plot. Shouting at JC. Okay, I'm just catching up with my own brain. Okay, for what I was saying anyway. That's in my brain. Let's dial in the raid. I am tired. I am losing the plot. Maybe it's fairer to say I lost the plot about 5 hours ago. Let's lock and load the raid. Techneil. I need to now go and find Techneil before the raid commits. I don't get that. Let's use that one. Actually, thank you for the stream. I appreciate it, mate. I do appreciate you sticking around. Techneil is doing ETS. I did a little bit of that earlier on. It looks that they've got a very odd head position. It looks like they're like an 80 or 90-year-old granny, just peering over the steering wheel. It's a very bizarre angle. Sorry, I was like, nah, man. There's no such thing as late. Some people would say you're the more fortunate of all the viewers because you didn't have to sit through the previous 2 hours. So, there's a silver lining to everything. It's just in this instance, you've got the upper hand. Right, so here's a question. What is... When people are driving truck sim, why do they bounce their foot on the throttle? Double bounce and everything. Right, it's about to raid. So we're going to go. Whatever you do, whatever you play, have fun, more pointless, stay safe. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll be back tomorrow night with more DCS. Take care of the night. Damn.